The man climbed onto the boss's desk. He stuck out his butt and let out 3 stinky farts, but the boss had no reaction at all. When the man got back to his place, the boss started shouting from the stench. It felt like he had eaten something foul. Turned out it was all a prank by Mike. 3 days ago he got a remote control. Could pause and speed up time at will. At first Mike just tested it on the dog. Surprisingly, it muted the dog sound. Curious, it pressed the speed up button. The dog's movements quickened in an instant, and it finished popping right away. From then on, whenever he heard his mom nagging, Mike would hit the mute with the remote. Since he got this life remote control, Mike's world became much easier. He skipped boring family dinners, skipped all the things he hated, then fast-forwarded to his favorite job. Even when he caught a cold, he could just hit fast-forward, directly jump to the day he recovered. Enjoying himself, Mike cheered with excitement, holding the remote control in his hands, never thinking about the side effects. So Mike fast-forwarded countless times, until one day he got a promotion. Half of the colleagues present were strangers. Upon asking, he realized he had fast-forwarded a whole year. Everything had changed. Over the past year, his wife had complained he was like a walking dead, even took him to a psychiatrist. His 2 kids had grown a lot, but the bond between father and sons was lost. Seeing things getting worse, he quickly found the cellar. Turned out the remote had a memory function, could smartly help Mike skip the things he hated. Regretfully, he wanted to get rid of the remote, but no matter what he did, he couldn't get rid of it. Even when he crushed the remote with his foot, it would restore itself the next second. The seller told Mike, once sold, this thing could never be returned. So to stop fast-forwarding, Mike dared not take a shower, rode his bike to the company, but as soon as he entered the door, he was stopped by the boss. Turned out the boss wanted Mike to take over the company. In the blink of an eye, another 10 years fast-forwarded. Mike successfully became the CEO. The aging boss sent congratulations, but by now Mike had turned into a big fat guy. Panicking, he immediately took out the remote to take him back home. He was shocked to find his son had grown up and also became a fat guy. His daughter, though of normal weight, looked rebellious all over. Even his long-missed wife coldly pushed him away and kissed another man. He furiously hit pause, only to vent at his rival. At that moment, the family dog lunged at him, knocked Mike against the wall, and he fainted on the spot. Since the remote automatically skipped diseases, when he woke up, it was already 6 years later. His figure had returned to normal without the fat, but he never expected. This time, fast-forwarding, his father had already passed away. Unable to control his emotions, he burst into tears. Because he had missed so much time, his father used to visit him at the company often, but Mike had never properly responded. Soon the remote took him to his son's wedding. Now Mike was white-haired and aged. Many old friends had grown old, including his ex-wife he missed. So after negotiating with his rival, he danced with his ex-wife once more. But before the dance could finish, the blood vessels in his chest burst open. Lying in the hospital bed, Mike asked the seller, "Why did you steal my life?" But he replied, "You were already wasting your life before you met me."